y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel with Trey You and More. It's your girl Kat, and I am back with another video, y'all. I am a living vessel for God, so I'm here to get some enlightenment to someone who may need some, just period, okay? If this your vibe, then this your tribe, please hit the like and subscribe button, because your girl, I really appreciate it. So, welcome back to Watch Me Blow, okay? So, as you can see from the title, it says Into the Unknown, and it's real, you feel me? Because it's like, you know, real life. That's how people's, like, I'm not gonna say people, like, it's everybody, but that's how some people's relationship with God is. Excuse me, why am I having a hard time right now? Like, come on, get it together. But, you know, from the song, when she's like, I can hear you, but I won't. Some look for trouble, while others don't. There's 1,000 reasons I should go about my day and ignore your whispers, which I wish would go away. So basically what I'm trying to say is that, you know, some people can hear the voice of God, but they act like they don't. So I'm going to get into this reading, and then I'm going to, you know, I'm going to get in further into the song and everything. It's going to make sense, okay? So let's get into the reading. Okay, so this one was actually yesterday, and this is the whole story that I'm going to get into. So while I'm doing this. None seek after God. That's the title of it. No one says, where is God, my maker, who gives songs in the night, who teaches us more than the beasts of earth. Who teaches us more than the beasts of the earth, and makes us wiser than the birds of heaven. Excuse me. Job chapter 35, verses 10 through 11. Okay. While we like to think that millions seek God, Scripture tells us that none of their own volition, okay, seek after him. See Romans chapter 3, verse 11. Volition? I think it says volition, y'all. Hold on. Okay. Multitude believes in his existence and pray to him, but none seek after him. They treat him as a divine butler, one who merely exists for their own convenience. Have you ever taken the time to look at your hand? Have you ever studied it? Have you moved your fingers back and forth, closed and opened your fists, and studied its wonderful dexterity? With it, you can break a jaw or caress a cheek. Did your mind then move from studying the amazing hand to wondering how Almighty God could possibly create such a thing? The ungodly don't have such thoughts. They don't consider their hand to the maker of it and then cry out, where is God, my maker? But we can help them by showing them their danger and using the moral law as a warning post. Father, the thought of who you are leaves me in awe. Help me to consider you in all I do today. Okay, so you see how real that was, right? You feel me? Like, that's just so real. Like, we sometimes, you know, get into situations and forget the smallest details, the ones that really matter. You feel me? And yesterday, I was, you know, kind of down. You feel me? But it was just in a sense because, you know, I'm going through something right now. You feel me? But it's building my character. But, you know, it can be tough on me because I have a son. I want the best for him at all times. You feel me? And when I can't pull through, you know, it makes me like, you know, it makes me kind of down. Just period, okay? And so I got up yesterday and I walked to the park and it was freezing cold, y'all. I was so cold. Like, I thought I was going to be okay. I got to walk in and I had on slides. I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? But I get down there and, I just started, writing a prayer out because, I was talking to God because, like I said, sometimes we do get in those moments to where we just want to understand what's going on. So, I was talking to him and, I was like, God, like, I trust you. I really trust you, but not even say but it's like, in that moment, I was like, Sherrod deserves more. Like, I feel like I could be doing more when I know what he's telling me to do. You feel me? This is what God is calling me to do. So, going to get a job is just not for me. You feel me? So, but I know that. But yesterday, when I was sitting there feeling like that, I'm like, God, I gotta get a job. Like, hold on. I was just like, God, I gotta get a job. Like, this is crazy right now. You feel me? And I'm pretty awakened, and I know my relationship with God. So even in my stubborn moments, I can see the lesson behind it. But I just be like, what's going on? Like, even though I be knowing what's going on, I still want to know what's going on, y'all. We get like that. Like, I can really know what he's trying to say, but I can still be like, what is going on? And that's kind of how it was yesterday. You feel me? And I was shaking it. I didn't stay there for long. Once I, wrote it out, I feel like me writing my prayers out actually helps me more than like speaking it sometimes. And I don't mind, and I do speak it, but I feel like yesterday, like as soon as I wrote it, I just felt like, whew. And it just went away for some reason. So, even though the devil was trying to get into your mind, he's trying to make it seem like he wants these things to be problems. You feel me? He wants you to see them as a problem instead of a lesson. So that's what I was kind of battling with. Just like, do I need a job? Like, like what's going on? So, but then I come home or whatever, and then I did run across a prophetic word, and it was like, you were right. And I wasn't even gonna click on it, but I'm like, what did she talk about? Like, she kept talking about like me, because I knew I didn't need it. I knew I couldn't have a job. Like, that's not what God is calling me to do. Go work. And I've done that. You feel me? And I put my heart into it. I put my feet into it because I had to walk all the time. I've done that. So he's like, listen, it's time. You feel me? Stop acting like you don't be knowing. Boy, it's something like I said. Yesterday, I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Like, because, like I said, I got a son, and I just always want the best for him. And it's not a sense because I have a roof over my head, and I thank God that I do. But I'm going to be real with y'all. I'm just going to be real because I want y'all to feel me, and I want y'all to know that y'all seeing me in my struggle, but y'all still see me at my best as well. Like, this is the best I've ever felt. This is the best my mind has ever been, y'all. Just period. So you may see me like this, but I guarantee you I feel my best. I have never felt so good about myself. I have never been so confident in myself. You feel me? So it's like, it's something, okay. So, but almost like in a sense of being homeless. And I mean that with everything because, you got some people out there that's, really needing somewhere to go, and I pray for them. I send my love out to that situation. And you got some people that may just not want to be somewhere, so you don't never know the situation of being, homeless. I'm never going to put myself in their position because I don't know it. But in my sense and how this has been, that's what it almost feels like. Yes, I do have this apartment, but like, I ain't got to get all the details, but I thank God because it's almost a sense like I would be like it is what it is, like, but he blessed me to still have the roof over my head. So I'm like, okay, you gotta take what you can get, like, just do it, okay. So last night, as I'm shaking out of that mood, because like I tell y'all, like I really do know better. Because I've always thanked God for the small things. For my knees, for my feet, because I was always walking. I always thank God for my feet, period. I used to always thank Him for my feet, because I was always walking. My knees, because your knees bend and your knees be back. Thank you for for my knees. Like I was the person that thanked him for those things. But you know, when we get in those moods, it's like you have to remember. Just like, okay, wait a minute, let me back up, okay? Cause I still got my feet. And I still got my knees. Y'all, this little area be wanting to show so bad. Like, I don't need people all in my mouth. Like, things just stop. I mean, okay, whatever. So, but yeah, so in those moments, it's like, we just gotta remember, like, just to always just thank him for things that you still do have. Even when it's hard, y'all. Cause I'm telling y'all, I'm like, I gotta get a job. Like, this is not what it is. Like, but I thank him for it, okay? And I turned it into something positive last night. I'm like, well, what did you get out of this? And I'm like, well, dang, I got night vision. Night vision, because, you know, don't worry about the situation, okay? I got night vision now. My ears, I can hear anything. What's going on? So, it is what it is, but, had a title Into the Unknown because it's like, even in hard times, you want to back up. Like, you want to, you know, give up on stuff. But it's like, as you keep growing, you're walking with God into the unknown. You're letting him know that you trust him. You hear him. You feel me? Even though you might not know what's going on or where you going or how you going to get there and all that good stuff or where it's going to come from. But it's like, you're letting him know that, like, I hear you. I feel you. So that's why, you know, I'm like in the song, I can hear you, but I won't. So it's like, how can I follow you into the unknown? But either way, she ended up finding herself in the unknown. I can't think of like the chorus part, but I really don't want to get into it because it's just like, you know, she's just talking about following it into the unknown, following him. I'm gonna say him because it don't make sense. Because when she got into the unknown, she found herself. That's what she found herself at. That's what she found her best self at. Oh, that's what she found her best self at, y'all. Telling y'all, these Disney movies is off the chain, man. I feel them. You feel me? Whoever made those movies allowed God to use them. Walt Disney, I think maybe that's his name. I'm not sure about these movies, and I give credit to everybody who ever worked on them because y'all is beautiful. Because y'all allow God to use y'all in such a beautiful way. Just period. You can tell. Look at the messages they give it. And it's like, ain't nobody else tell. The messages didn't come from nobody else but God. In all the Disney movies. That's why that's my soft spot. Because it's like, you can just tell that whoever created the movies just allowed God to flow through them. And they did it so beautiful. And every movie got a message, and I just love it. Oh my gosh. Disney made me so happy. You do. And that's what it is for real. So, and I just want to encourage y'all, you feel me, just don't forget the small things. We cannot forget the small things. Anything that comes with us in life is always a plus. Everything is always abundance, no matter what it is. It's some kind of form of abundance that just blesses you. Whether it be tissue, whether it be socks, whether it be, you know, just anything that you can add to yourself that's small as well. Like, not only the big things are abundance, the small things are too. Just period. You feel me? Because Just say like you got this big old house, you feel me? But it's in the middle of the night. I'm gonna go back to tissue because you ain't got no tissue. Of course, you probably have like a rag or something or so. But you know, in that sense of the moment, it's like you would want tissue. So it's either like you can get your rag and wipe yourself off, or you can be like, why don't I have tissue? You feel me? So it's like, remember to appreciate everything. Because I almost forgot why I was talking about tissue. I'm like, what? But like, to remember to appreciate the small things, okay? That's the point I'm trying to make. Because I'm like, in the big house, I'm like, why did I talk about tissue in the big house? Because to appreciate the small things as well. You feel me? Appreciate that tissue was even made. Like, someone had to think of these things. It's all abundance. Everything. Kitchen stuff. I'm just trying to think of housey things. But I know tissue is something that you in the middle of the night, you don't want to have to not have no tissue in your big house. That's going to suck. So it's like, yeah. Thank him for everything, y'all. Yeah. Like, yeah. But that's what it is, and I thank y'all for vibing with me. I'll be back on here later because I gotta make another video later too. Cause yeah, I gotta get caught back up or whatever. Your girl gotta get back concentrated. But the song that I was hearing right before I came on here, because I wasn't playing no music, but it was I got nothing but love for you, baby. 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 Either song, either one. He has nothing but love for us. Woo! Y'all, okay, quick back about my tooth that just wanna show so bad. I don't need y'all in my mouth. I don't know how to just let that up. My tooth, it ain't balled out. It crumbled out years ago. Okay? You heard was in some bad energy and the teeth crumbled out. And I've learned how to talk with, you know, it not having to show as much. But lately, it's just been trying to make itself be known to the world that it is not there. Or it's like a time. It's not there. It's not there. Okay. Because it just want to be seen so bad. And I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? But, yeah, he had nothing but love for us, y'all. Period. In everything he do, he has nothing but love. I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you, baby. He had nothing but love for us, okay, y'all? Because I would sit there and just do crazy stuff all day. But I thank y'all for vibing with me. I'm so happy to be back on here. And okay, one more thing, and I'm gonna get off. So I gotta make some things work now. And I forgot that my son had got this like vlogging thing for Christmas, and I found it, and I'm like, bet. So I come in here to get on. And that's like, it's like turned the other way now because I tried to stand it upright, but the phone had to be the other way, horizontal. And I'm like, what am I looking at right now? Like, I didn't know what to look at with the phone like that. I'm like, This is so awkward. Like, am I looking over here? Am I looking at the phone? I was looking directly at the phone, but it looked like I was looking over there. So I'm like, we gotta figure something else out. I cannot look like that. It's hurting my eyes to look at the screen like that. Just know y'all, okay? But yeah, like I said, I thank y'all for vibing with me. You feel me? You already know. Maybe I need to just end this thing different now. Cause I'm like, you already know, we know now, so we grow now. We just take this information and I pray I'm able to help somebody, you feel me? Because I'm just keeping it real and I'm being a living example of why his love is good and stuff like that, you feel me? So I pray that I'm able to help somebody. We take this information and we grow. We just keep it pushing, you feel me, on our daily little life. We are the fearless love warriors because we stand 10 toes down in God. Because with the love of God, baby, you can do anything. You can even have night vision. I thank y'all for vibing with me. If this your vibe, then this your tribe, please hit the like and subscribe button because your girl really appreciate y'all. Okay, so until next time, peace.